brain was not connecting the dots. My crazy mod, who, Mindy, I'm sure she'll go live 37 more times. I don't know what my lowest tier for membership is. I might add a lower member just... Scarlett... Jana's got a family member. I don't know if she's transgender, and she was hoping to, like, speak to you, so maybe you guys could talk and she could get some...
Oh. No. And you're passionate about the LGBTQ. Normally, when you're talking about something that you're passionate about, your body releases endorphins and you get excited. Like maybe you'd sit up and be interested and keen to make these two women connect. Instead, you said it in a monotone and then you yawned. Has anyone else noticed Katie being weird when transgender is being discussed?
I never sleep. Because it's like, I get done with my stream and then I'm like...
Because you're abusing your meds. Oh. Whenever she looks straight down the barrel, it's always after something she says that she knows the people watching know that she's bullshitting. Alcoholism is a hard thing to get over. So is addiction. Many of us have done the hard yakka, you know. We can tell what you're doing, your behaviour speaks so much louder than anything that comes out of your mouth because your body tells the truth, your mouth tells the lies, and your mind thinks that you're fooling people and you aren't. By the way.
Mindy's ridiculous. Mindy is like red.
Yeah, because you put everyone in the same box.
Best bet would to try to get in contact with the area LGBT center, says
China doll.
Yeah, that's
yes.
true.
She is wired.
I'm wired. Yeah, like, so I take medication and then it takes me a while to, like, I took it at 9 o'clock today, so it's still in my system right now.
Should we talk about what you told us that your psychologist told you, which anyone that is prescribed ADHD meds knows that you're not meant to drink on them. You're not meant to drink on antidepressants either, both of which you are on. So for you to say, but my psych said I can have a glass of wine or a beer once it's worn out of your system. The thing is, Katie, it's really always in your system. You'd have to probably go without it for maybe a fortnight before it's out of your system completely. So whatever you think your psych might have told you, but people that also have ADHD, but not also because I don't think you have it. I just want to keep repeating that. In my opinion, of course. In my opinion, because I have ADHD, Katie, and you act, behave like you are high as fuck. You are acting how I don't act. I'm calm as fuck. And you're picking your skin, scratching, constantly having to touch, constantly having to twiddle your hair. Do you know what? I used to twiddle my hair before I got put on my meds. When I was 17, I used to twiddle my hair. As soon as I started my meds, my mind is organized and I'm calm, motivated, and I feel like I'm functioning like a normal person. You, on the other hand, everything that you show, you are fucking high, and even talking about it, you're rubbing your forehead. Why? Why do you have to constantly touch yourself? I touch myself, but you don't even touch yourself in that way. Because if you did, you would be more relaxed. I am just putting it out there.
And you're drinking.
Why
You
didn't
stop
keep more
touching
track
your
of it, to
hair
be
and your
honest.
face.
I should have just looked at her Twitter. Yeah, Red and Mindy are doxers, is what they are.
Bit
And I
rattled?
honestly have just never really slept since my son has been born because he's like, if
Oh.
there's any other autism parents in the chat,
Oh my gosh.
you'll understand this. Like,
But you're not a drug.
But do you know what, Katie? Any other parent would say there is a time that I need to make for me so I can get proper rest so I can be the best person for my child. No one sits there and goes, oh, I haven't slept properly since my son's diagnosis. 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Then 3 years ago, let's just throw in some fucking dexamphetamine. And then on top of that, let's throw in some alcohol, because this bitch lied to them and didn't say that you had a problem with alcohol, which would never have been prescribed ADHD medication if they knew her alcohol history. You do not put an alcoholic on ADHD medication. It's probably one of the worst things you could ever do, because if they're abusing alcohol, they could abuse these meds too. And this is what's happening, obviously. Fuck.
your child is autistic and has insomnia, you just so get used to like not sleeping because they go to bed late and then they're up really early, and then like you need that time by yourself once they go to sleep, like to not
drink.
be the caregiver for a minute. You loved the live on YouTube tonight. Yeah, I thought it was great. Yes, totally. Did he fall asleep without his melatonin tonight? We didn't have melatonin tonight, so I was worried he wasn't going to fall asleep. I haven't done stuff on I Am Jazz, really, no.
Because it stirs something
I'm
inside of
very
you, doesn't it,
conflicted
Katie?
about that show.
I think Jazz really gets to Katie. I think transgender people get to Katie because they are so true to themselves and know who they are. And Katie doesn't know who she is.
Yes, Julie, we've been together for a very long time. So Vaughn goes goes to bed at like, what time did he fall asleep tonight? 9? He fell asleep around 8:45, and then he'll get up at 6:30. And then he doesn't sleep very much, and then he just like, I don't know how much sleep kids are supposed to get, but then he has all these medical conditions on top.
I don't know how much sleep kids are supposed to get. Her child's 8. What?
Of it.
Oh.
So he's just always tired.
He's probably always tired because he's indoors. You're not allowing him to get sufficient sunlight.
I just feel like Jazz is being exploited.
Oh my god.
And it has nothing to do with what's going on with, like, just the whole situation. It just feels really exploitative.
Why? Because she was young? Because she put her hand up at a very young age and knew exactly what she wanted? Is that scary to you, Katie? That even at that young age, she knew who she was? I think Jazz's story is really good because it shows what can go wrong. I think she was botched twice, and that was so fucking heartbreaking. I mean, you could never get told about the shit that goes wrong, and we were on the journey with her. I thought it was really good. She's doing way better on her YouTube channel than you are, Katie.
I'm not against what she's gone through, just all facets of it feel very exploitative.
Instead of enjoying it and just sitting back and being able to watch the show, you want to place exploitation on it. But you can't see how you exploit young children? I don't think you've got room here for even an argument. Oh, nearly missed your mouth.
I don't disagree with her life or who she is or anything like that. I just sort of disagree with the way it's been all presented.
Whoa.
I worry a lot.
Slam that down.
I worry a lot about when she's older and how much this might affect her and if she'll have regrets about putting everything
She
out
wasn't used as a poster child for transgender.
Oh, thank you for your badge, Sherry.
But it was her choice. She didn't want to wait. And she had parents that were supportive of her. Fuck off, Belinda.
I'm appalled and angry and sad. I'm sorry you even had those words put into your consciousness. What are you talking about, Melody? I didn't say anything. What consciousness? What consciousness? What are you even talking about? What consciousness? What are you even talking about?
My goodness. You don't have a consciousness, Katie.
I'm worried about her mental health.
Can you stop rubbing your forehead?
I'm supportive of all transgender people, so I don't know. It's about her mental health. Thank you for your badge, Foodies fan. The exploitation is just the exploitation to me is the mental health aspect of it. Like she's already she's fragile to begin with, and she struggles with depression.
If Jazz did not go ahead early and proceed towards her goals, she would have committed suicide, Katie. That's what we are talking about. There are young people where their parents are like, no, you're not starting on hormone therapy. You are not transgender. And they die. They kill themselves. How could I live a life where I can't be my true self? So for you to sit there and go, well, she's already depressed, she's she's all this, she's like fragile mentally. But do you know what, Katie? She's alive. She is strong. She might crumble, but she's taking people along with her on a journey. She's not being shy. She's admitting when she's done things wrong.
And it's a very, it can help. I'm sure it's very helpful, but at the same time.
Oh, you're an
there's
expert,
aspects
sorry.
of it feels very
Katie, you don't have any knowledge on this.
Oh, there's me chirping in.
Fuck. You have one trans subscriber and all of a sudden you're the fucking you just know everything.
Yes, Crystal Bill from the past. Bang on, mate. Bang on.
Oh, about my son? Yes. The way that person spoke about my son, yeah, that was awful. Thank you for clarifying, Melody. Sorry about that. I only saw the second half of your tweet.
Well, that's on you, isn't it?
It is pretty simple to cook, Kate. I don't cover it. I am Jazz, really, because I don't know. I'm very conflicted about it. Like, conflicted about covering the show. There's something about her mother that doesn't really, I don't know, just is very off-putting.
Why? Because she's best friends with her mum? I'm best friends with my parents. I love hanging out with my parents. You don't have a relationship with your parents. So every other person that has a really close relationship with their mum, there's going to be, oh, there's something wrong here. It's not right. Because Katie, how you were brought up is not right. You don't have a stage for your opinion to be heard with those eyebrows, Katie. I am telling you, your whole makeup, you lose credibility because people look at you and go, well, this chick doesn't even know how to apply makeup, foundation, eyeshadow. What the fuck has she done with her eyebrows? Why does your eyeshadow look like you didn't even use fucking primer? Just looks like a fucking mud bath. Go, well, she's not even bothered to learn. And she thinks she looks fine enough to go on a live. So people just look at you, Katie, and go, you're a fucking loony. Anything you say that you think your opinion counts on, or that you need to tell someone how it is because you think you know it all, maybe you should just zip it. Stop being the fucking fool. Oh, she heard me.
And I do worry about her mental health.
People worry about yours and you deny it that you have anything wrong.
True. I'm loving co-hosting with myself. I've got another live and I hope that I've chirped in a bit on there too.
I honestly just worry about, like, I don't know. I think about my son and, like, just how he might feel if, like, his entire medical history was, like, public discussion.
That's what she did
There's,
to
like, aspects about,
Sophie.
like, her surgeries that seem really invasive and, like,
Jesus.
really personal that,
That's
like,
CB from the
I
past.
shouldn't know about. I feel really uncomfortable knowing about such intimate details about her, because it's such a personal. It's
She's
such
willing
a
to
personal
share
surgery,
it.
you know what I mean? And
So people don't
it's
feel
such
alone.
a personal situation. It's a delicate thing.
Well, it makes you feel uncomfortable. Just say it makes you feel uncomfortable, Katie.
I don't know.
Exactly, CB from the past.
It's written all over your face.
It is written all over your face.
I just feel really
Uncomfortable.
something about the mom and something about just.
Oh, the mum has a
whole
better
aspect of
relationship
it.
with her daughter than you have with your mum.
Oh, bingo.
Like, imagine going through something so deeply personal, and then every aspect of it is just so
But she chose that, Katie. She chose to share her journey so that other people and other children don't feel alone, to help them so they know that someone else has gone through it and made it and is still alive. I don't understand why you can't see this point of view.
I blocked probably 500 accounts today.
Oh, so it's jumped from
So
400
Oh, thank you, CB.
Your
to
account doesn't
500.
have a picture. That's why
Jumped
I
from
got blocked.
400 to 500 in the same stream.
I feel like I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know, so shut up.
Obviously support her and her journey. I just don't know.
I don't know how anything you just said supports her and her journey. Katie, you can't just throw that in there. Oh, but I care. Fuck off, you do.
I know. The part that's just like broadcasted for everyone to watch and
Holy shit, Katie. What you've done on your channel, both your channels, is way more embarrassing and actually character damaging for you. You are destroying yourself by being on YouTube, drunk, out of your mind, scattered, high as fuck. Oh, but I'm not. But guess what? We can see it. We can see it with our eyes because we live in the real world. We live in the real world. That's where we see it happen. That's where we see it happen. I'm repeating myself so you can hear it. Repeating myself so you can hear it. Katie, can you fucking hear it? Yeah.
yeah, Scarlett, you wouldn't get blocked. I was a little nervous about the entertainment guy, but you know, I'm always going to be respectful. Of everyone that comes on my channel, except when you come on my channel combatively.
I know you think BX Beast Boy came on your channel to attack you, but he didn't. If you actually watch it back, Katie, you're the aggressive one who won't let him talk because he's speaking the truth. And it made you angry, and then you started yelling. So you need to fucking get a grip. I kind of want to grab your chin and just say, look at me, Katie, look at me, but I can't reach.
That he asked questions with kindness and just for clarification about why I might have cut off other creators when they came on my channel. And I was very clear that like he was removed from my channel because of his combative tit for tat yelling, and I could tell that he just wanted an outburst for content. And I don't want to curate my brand and my channel on that.
Well, the way that you are branding your channel right now, Katie, wow. I don't even know where to start because you are the reason that your channel is failing. You are the reason that no one is giving you any views. You are the reason that people have unsubbed from you. You think, I blocked 400. No. Over 2,000 people have unsubbed from your Twitter Do you need to maybe prove to your husband that you are making money? Because has he seen the last few months what you've brought in? And how you haven't been able to buy any makeup? I mean, didn't you used to buy an eyeliner and eyebrow stuff once a week? I think you did. Katie, you look like a fucking clown.
I'm glad you enjoyed the panel today. I thought it was really interesting, and we're going to do this every week.